Kicking things off, we've got the legendary Spike Lee and Denzel Washington reuniting for a modern twist on a classic. Their new film, Highest to Lowest, reimagines Akira Kurosawa's iconic High and Low for a new generation, and we've got all the inside scoop on this epic collaboration. From the streets of New York to the world of hip-hop moguls, get ready for a cinematic experience you won't forget. Next up, get ready for Relay, a slick new thriller starring the incredibly talented Riz Ahmed and Lily James. This film plunges you into the dangerous world of whistleblowers and corporate espionage, where trust is a luxury and every move could be your last. We'll break down the suspense and uncover what makes this movie a must-watch. We're staying with Spike Lee and Denzel Washington for a closer look at Highest to Lowest. We'll explore how Lee brings his signature style to this reimagining, infusing it with his unique vision and Denzel Washington's powerhouse performance. Discover how this dynamic duo continues to make cinematic magic together, even after a nearly 20-year hiatus. It's a reunion you won't want to miss. Finally, we're diving into the hype surrounding Spike Lee and Denzel Washington themselves. Lee is calling them a dynamic duo, and we're breaking down their incredible filmography and what makes their partnership so special. Could Highest to Lowest be the last collaboration for this legendary pairing? We'll discuss the possibilities and celebrate their incredible legacy. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss a single update. Spike Lee and Denzel Washington deliver a modern masterpiece with Highest to Lowest. Prepare for a cinematic shockwave as Spike Lee, a director renowned for his vibrant storytelling, tackles the iconic 1950s book, King's Ransom by Evan Hunter. This isn't just any remake. It's a bold reimagining of Akira Kurosawa's 1963 classic, High and Low, transplanting the narrative to the bustling streets of 1950s New York City and the cutthroat world of hip-hop moguls. The story centers on David King, a powerful record executive whose empire is under threat from a corporate takeover, only to be blindsided by a kidnapping. The twist? It's not his son, but his driver's son, Kyle Christopher, who is held for a staggering £175 million ransom. While Kurosawa masterfully navigated the moral complexities of duty versus greed, Lee's Highest to Lowest dives deep into the societal implications of classism, questioning how law enforcement and society prioritize emergencies based on wealth. Denzel Washington delivers a performance that's been described as a jazz virtuoso, improvising and discovering unexpected moments of brilliance, while director Spike Lee infuses the film with his signature stylistic flourishes and a powerful original score. The film's cinematography, with its unique angles and refined visual storytelling, coupled with performances that often break the fourth wall, creates an immersive experience. The movie culminates in reflective scenes featuring A.A.P. Rocky and singer Sula, offering closure and leaving audiences with much to contemplate. The public reaction has been overwhelmingly positive, with critics praising Spike Lee's bold vision and Denzel Washington's captivating performance. Many are hailing it as a worthy successor to Kurosawa's original, highlighting its exploration of modern societal issues through a classic narrative structure. Don't go anywhere, because the twists and turns are far from over. Next, we're diving into a pulse-pounding thriller that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Riz Ahmed and Lily James star in the thrilling new espionage drama, Relay. Get ready for a high-stakes game of cat and mouse with Relay, a slick thriller that masterfully blends suspense with intricate plot twists. Directed by David Mackenzie, known for his gritty work in Hell or High Water, this film introduces us to Ash, a man whose clandestine profession involves protecting whistleblowers by acting as an anonymous intermediary between corrupt corporations and threatened individuals. His lucrative and secretive business is thrown into jeopardy when he takes on his latest client, Sarah, a young woman desperate to return stolen information from a powerful company that is relentlessly pursuing her. Ash assures her safety and the return of the documents if she follows his precise instructions, setting the stage for a narrative where trust is a scarce commodity. The film thrives on the characters' uncertainty, forcing them to constantly question who they are dealing with and whether the person on the other end of the line can be trusted. This dynamic creates a deeply suspenseful screenplay where the audience is as much in the dark as the characters, trying to piece together the truth. Relay takes its time building to its apex, offering a narrative that rewards patient viewers with a slow burn of escalating tension before exploding into gripping action sequences. The collaboration between director David Mackenzie and screenwriter Justin Piasecki has crafted an inspiring story that explores the complexities of corporate corruption and personal integrity. The movie has been met with critical acclaim, with audiences particularly impressed by Riz Ahmed's versatile performance and the film's ability to surprise and engage. But before we move on, can you guess who's making a legendary comeback to the screen? Prepare for another deep dive into cinematic greatness. Spike Lee and Denzel Washington reunite to reimagine a cinematic titan in Highest to Lowest. Music has always been the heartbeat of Spike Lee's cinematic universe, from the powerful anthems in Do the Right Thing to the electrifying performances in American Utopia. Now, Lee channels this passion into his latest project, Highest to Lowest, a vibrant reimagining of Akira Kurosawa's legendary 1963 film, High and Low. Set against the backdrop of Lee's beloved New York City, this adaptation plunges into the high-stakes world of a music mogul facing a devastating kidnapping. Denzel Washington, a longtime collaborator and American acting legend, steps into the shoes of the lead, delivering a performance that is both precisely tuned and delightfully improvisational, much like a jazz virtuoso. Lee masterfully weaves his signature topical commentary and stylistic flair into the narrative, transforming the classic plot into a distinctly Spike Lee joint. The film's score, by Howard Drawson, envelops the audience, setting the mood for intimate moments and explosive action alike. A particularly striking element is the unexpected opening sequence, featuring an aerial tour of New York City set to the optimistic strains of "Oh, What a Beautiful Mornin'." This choice, seemingly at odds with Lee's usual propulsive energy, ultimately reveals a more hopeful and sentimental tone, culminating in a musical sequence that signifies a brighter future. The film's unique approach, blending classic storytelling with modern relevance and Lee's distinct artistic voice, has garnered significant attention. Audiences and critics alike are celebrating the dynamic between Washington and Lee, noting how the film explores themes of ambition, morality, and hope with a fresh perspective. But the reunion everyone's talking about isn't just on screen. It's about the legendary partnership itself. We're breaking down the dynamic duo and their incredible journey. Spike Lee and Denzel Washington, a dynamic duo, reunites for Highest to Lowest. It's been nearly 2 decades since Spike Lee and Denzel Washington last graced the silver screen together, with their iconic collaboration, Inside Man, premiering 18 years ago. Now, the legendary director and actor have reunited for Highest to Lowest, a modern take on Akira Kurosawa's classic, High and Low. Lee, known for his bold pronouncements, proudly declares himself and Washington a dynamic duo, drawing parallels to other legendary director-actor pairings like Martin Scorsese and Robert De Niro, and Kurosawa and Toshiro Mifune. While their filmographies together might not match the sheer volume of those pairings, 5 films total, including Mo Better Blues, Malcolm X, He Got Game, Inside Man, and Highest to Lowest, the impact of their collaborations, particularly in nurturing Black cinema during the 90s, is undeniable. Lee expresses his gratitude for their continued partnership, highlighting Washington as the world's greatest living actor. However, the significant gaps between their projects, like the 8 years between He Got Game and Inside Man, and the subsequent 18 years until Highest to Lowest, raise questions about future collaborations. Despite these inconsistencies, fans remain hopeful, cherishing the unique cinematic chemistry that Lee and Washington bring to the screen. Fans are buzzing about this reunion, with many eager to see if Highest to Lowest marks another triumph for the pair or potentially signals the end of their on-screen partnership. The enduring appeal of their collaborations continues to spark debate about their place in film history. But the story doesn't end here. We've got one more incredible film to explore that will keep you guessing. Get ready for a pulse-pounding thriller that's all about suspense and secrets. And that's a wrap on today's Hollywood Men Rundown. We've seen Spike Lee and Denzel Washington deliver a powerful reimagining with Highest to Lowest, explored the suspenseful thrills of Riz Ahmed and Lily James in Relay, and celebrated the enduring legacy of the Lee Washington dynamic duo. Now it's your turn. Hit that like button if you loved today's updates, subscribe for more exclusive content, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a moment. Let us know in the comments which story you're most excited about, and follow us on all social media platforms for behind-the-scenes action.